So Slick Rick's first album in about 20 years, Victory, is out now. It's actually been out for about a month, and I finally got some general thoughts on it. This is the first of 7 albums to come out in the Mass Appeal Legend Has It campaign. It's 7 albums from 7 iconic acts, and they're primarily New York based. We have, of course, Slick Rick with Victory. We have Raekwon dropping his project this Friday. Then Big L, De La Soul, Ghostface, Mobb Deep, and Nas and DJ Premier. So 7 albums. I hope it's not a month wait in between each of them, but we'll take what we can get. I like the idea of it. I think it's interesting. But this project is the first of those 7, so it kind of gives us an idea of what to expect going forward. This album, it's got 15 tracks, a couple of skits, and it's not too long. And overall, I think it sounds fine. One of the things that I've noticed through my additional listens of it is, aside from a couple of tracks, I think it's primarily just the intro and maybe Angelic. I forget exactly now. Slick Rick just has one verse on every track, which isn't necessarily the worst thing. It is just something of note. You would expect somebody who had taken this long for between albums to have maybe more to say, but regardless, still sounds good. Speaking of the sounds, not all of the sounds here are my preference. There are some more dated sounds almost, but it kind of still makes sense for Slick Rick. Like if you listen to Slick Rick, okay, yeah, I get it. There's a little bit of this sort of dance, slight reggae vibes, which is fine. I'm not opposed to it. It just, again, I'm not what I would listen to on the regular. Not what I'm going to go out of my way and say, yeah, let me listen to this song. It's not really for me. But in the context of the album, cool. The album starts off with the intro, and then goes into the first track, Stress, with Gigs, which feels appropriate as far as sonics, but content wise, coming off of the intro Victory, where basically just giving a description of Victory, you expect something maybe a little more triumphant rather than just going straight into, oh my God, I'm so stressed. Just my thought though. Ultimately, y'all can do whatever you want. Landlord's an interesting track. It's kind of weird. It basically just has Slick Rick talking about being a landlord and the struggles of being a landlord in New York City. Which is maybe a little tone deaf, but also Slick Rick is in his 60s and an immigrant. So ideals and goals may be different, but it is interesting because on the song he talks about how stressful it is to collect rent from a variety of people, and it's just all right, okay. He also talks about how it's there's somebody on Section 8 and he's about to call the people on him because they're cooking crack, which is interesting. Then we have Documents with Nas, which probably the best song of this project. It's the best individual song. You can just kind of throw it on anytime. It sounds good. They both rapped well. And I mean, that's kind of what Nas is known to do nowadays, especially. But yeah, overall, I mean, it's a decent listen. It's short. If you want something different to listen to, go for it. One thing that also is going to be talked about and brought up in these sorts of conversations with older artists, because Slick Rick is the oldest one here, but also everyone else that's being released with the Legend Has It campaign is a little bit older. But what people are going to wonder and question is, how are they going to sound? How are they going to perform? Is it going to be like their old music? Are they going to change? I don't really have the answers to this. It's we just got to wait and see. But that kind of goes to the idea that, or the thought that Andre 3000 had, where he's I don't even know that people want to hear me rap anymore. I don't have anything to give people, paraphrasing, of course. But, that's kind of what's going on here. It sounds like, not necessarily, but like, there's bits of it. Like Slick Rick is talking about these things that are kind of general, which is fine. But then he talks about being a landlord, and that's something that's important to him. But hip hop listeners nowadays don't necessarily want to hear that. But also, people who listen to Slick Rick may be in the same sort of situation as him. So maybe he's writing for them. Kind of hard to say. And that also kind of goes into the possibility, or like maybe like the reasoning why there's only one verse on the majority of these songs. Like, did he maybe just not have things to talk about? Like, did he only have so much content? I think Landlord actually has 2 verses, but he doesn't say very much. So is that like because he's like, ooh, I don't know what else to write. This is all I got. Hard to say, but we won't know until we talk to him, I guess. But in general, those are some thoughts. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of the project, if you've listened to it. If you haven't, it's a quick listen. Go for it. But let me know. And while you're down there, like and subscribe to see more rambling and content like this. Thank you for watching, and please stay safe out there.